Hello friends, in this video we are trying to talk about most important requirement from the FoSTaC point of view. As it is a mandatory practices and according to section number 16(3)(h) of the Food Safety Standard Act, it is mandatory to have the FoSTaC certification at our premise, because if our commodity, or we could say our commodity handler, the food handler person, they could be certified by the FSS name. Food Safety Supervisor is the acronym who having the FoSTaC certification. In FoSTaC, specifically 3 set of trainings are provided. One could be basic, second could be advanced, and third one is the special set of training that is there. So these 3 trainings are there from the FoSTaC point of view. For all the commodities, generally the training duration is could be 1 day, 4 to 8 hours, but only for milk the duration is of 2 days. That is most important. And yes, as one of the entity, we are FoSTaC service provider. If you have any query, you could inquire for the same at the later stage for us. Let's move ahead for the some of the important parameters. Fine. Some of the introductory part, what could be there from the FoSTaC point of view. Most importantly, it is a structured program. The program most importantly entertains some of the important points in which food safety, the way by which we are providing assurance to the customer that yes, we are providing safe and wholesome food. So safety is most important. Apart from safety, certain entities, certain agents having potential to cause harm to the food commodity, these are the hazards. So what are the hazards? What could be associated activity of the hazards? All things are there in the training program from the FoSTaC point of view. Compliance requirement. As per the compliance requirement, we must require one food safety supervisor against some of the handlers. That could be the compliance requirement. Apart from that, we must require registration or license business, NABL report. These are some of the examples of what could be the important compliance requirement. Even the medical checkups once in a year, that could be the specific frequency. These are again the compliance requirement. The knowledge of regulations. When we are talking about the regulations, it could be FSSR, Food Safety Standard Regulation. They are started from August 2011 onwards. There could be lot of regulation. For simple example, we are just talked about food recall process, section 28, and there is specific regulation for food recall process. Specific regulations for contaminants, additives could be there in the food product. Specific regulations for fortified food plus F, that is again mandatory. What could be the requirement? So definitely knowledge about regulation is most important task we could be gained by means of the FoSTaC certification training. Followed by that, some of the mandatory training requirement. Role specific training. What is our role? It means if we are actually present in the quality department, then we must know for any instrument what could be the calibration frequency. Okay. If we are in the production department, some of the key important points, some of the CCPs, critical control points, in which again the time and temperature combination, that must be our part of concern. Definitely understanding the food safety. What could be the problems which are associated with the food safety, and how with the help of collective helping hand we are able to control the problems which are there with the food safety. FoSTaC importance, definitely with the help of FoSTaC we know what are the regulations, what could be the problem associated with that, even some of the key understanding like understanding of schedule 4 requirement, in which specifically 5 parts are there as per regulations. So these are some of the key points that definitely there from the training point of view. And last but not least is some of the best benefits we could accrue with the help of FoSTaC training. That could be credibility enhancement. If we have the certified food safety supervisor as a food handler at our premises, then definitely it could be credible. It is definitely one of the best thing by which we are assuring consumer that yes, we have the food safety supervisor, we have the certified persons. Consumer assurance. if we have the same thing, then definitely consumer is attracted toward us, he could be loyal with us. And most importantly, we are getting some of the best up-to-date practices. What are the mandatory, what are the non-mandatory thing? Apart from that, what could be the added practices, up-to-date practices, even the recent advancements? Simply when we're talking about the non-veg logo, okay? If we are talking about the non-veg logo, basically the non-veg logo is like this one. And when we're talking about the color, it is in the triangle shape. Now the color of the triangle shape is the brown in color. So that is some of the up-to-date information we could get by the FoSTaC training. Okay,